Yo, tie for Mutien at this moment. Health and wellness. Juma DNA de Bremon from Chicago. Me Edward Ofori na Matia Jumane. Edema Kwame Menua and they want me and I'm a cancer. But I know say next week about cancer. And they are very important. And I say the Juma DB who here pa last week in year started with cancers near the Dr. Baidoo Hanuma. Obaba church they were cancers never they were faso you bet me prevent near the and I say bet me see an obine. And no yes beto so a series be a yasha sia ye be kika cancers no ho na say yare kokram no ye be ka ho nsem bebre you know no and then no men for afide no ko bebia gina ha ya na twen ye betwe ho sima ye ba ye de aka nyina be den e beto so na yare be ka ho asem and then ye prostate cancer. And say unim obi a sebio most in prostate cancer no eba mema mu no say wo nua bi na so papa bi wo ho a ne fie ko anim ni ade ene kra na bia doctor be chechire mu age kra yare we no eden start no tweben wa fidie ana say wo Facebook a share feed no na obi a obe benefit ana say beboa no bia no onya nsem ye beka ho ho enimdie say de be bebo bia afei so na share said be ya obia benya information na ba share no obia benya ho enimdie enti men touch down ye beba sisia na ye ba ye de Dr. Baidoo beba na obechechere prostate cancer kwan fa so eba ne fare by send obe ye obehu se wo yare ni bi ni ade and afei so ye the most corner ebebremo unim se most corner de na che say ye the health updates every Ghana any de ekoso Ghana nyina bebremo so aka ho.
Hey, this your girl coming all the way from the US of A, yeah baby, aka Ya Bantam. And me di fill up bows in pan and to see one roach with your money how Ghana mat other romantic. What's me sending provisions as I sutra credit Emma Ebusia phone and the form one Ghana. And one is a www.ghanamat.com. And they would say, boy, a sharp connection. www.ghanamat.com. Let's try provisions in the credit. Na really I have friend numbers na screen Ghana Mat ye crano.
Are you 65 years or older? Good news. Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. It's true. For most people, your health insurance program increases as you grow older. That's why the state of Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. If you are 65 years and older, there's one thing we can all agree on. Your health and well-being is important. Whether you are a recent green card holder or retiree, asylee or without paper, you're now eligible for the Illinois Medicaid Health Insurance Program. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. Documents needed to apply: your proof of ID, your proof of address, and your proof of income.
Yo, your mama kwaba say maba ako radio so na multi health and wellness show yi. Health and wellness jumedie ade de brem kwasida anopa bia anopa nondu e wo Chicago time ha. And afei nso so no wo Ghana 4:00 obetimi abekensa. Emra ye ba bedidi enkomo afa prostate cancer ho yare bia yare kokram bia to mema sebi mema mu yare na ye cancer bia ha adwene pa taking growth bebre no enkwa. Entinene ne ye de Dr. Baidoo aba oba be chechire mu Dr. Baidoo mema no kwan na ono a introduce no ho mo mantimi anhwe last week show no bi no metimi aboa ye na yetimi ayeden wetimi a chechire djuma odi ni ade nti Dr. Baidoo welcome to Ako Radio ye ma kwa aba so aba be kensan ne na omo to saying
Oh, nyame adom ho ye pa Dr. Ofori, and I hope so also ho ye.
Mesome ho ye pa, mesome ho ye. Enti sebe ya atiefo mu tie ya mu nimo no Dr. Baidoo nkra no ne ho.
Yeah, or Ghana near what US animal, we juma wo US animal. Ukun school or higher mechanic school or undergraduate, any medical school, any residency in our Ghana here. Now we're specializing in pathology, surgical pathology, or science cyto pathologist, or board certified, or more American. It's not in a nutshell, kakra American.
Yo, yeda sese wachechen yeda wasese wachechen ne awoye ne nema ekoso ewo side ho na things no. And then komo ebedie ne ye about prostate cancer. Enti no obi bebi say prostate ne kra eno ne de ade.
Yo, me da say. Patrol so with my share my screen now.
Me koso ma share ma.
Okay. Yeah, and senior Dr. Ofori sika itie for prostate cancer na ye ka ho asem. Na before say me the question no. In a nutshell, no meka bibi kakra bi afa cancer and last week ye ka ho asem but it will be an obi entie bi ntino cancer kwa ne de cancer cell mra yakopon hye ma ni pedua no ono de what is wetua yakopon ye organized oye ni bi obo ade no bo ni pedua no obo no organized na kase Christopher de kase boni bae ne na ebese bibia in a way no beto kase boni bae na did disorder eba na body mu na one of the disorders ni bi ni na ye kan say cancer no in sa picture we no hwe a form one my a brick wall so a brick wall emu baako organized say na yakopon ka o board ni pedua cells no ahwehye no fe ntu hwe no microscope mu a ya hwehye no fe enso so no say cancer be ma na a create sad disorder yi into this next picture is so no it shows say I say a funny part me fancy skin skin na say we share microscope mu a na artist be render no hanmo into normally in canipa skin no say to say the brick wall and organize fair your foundation, you see a basal cell and a basal membrane. Na cancer be ma na a create disorder ewo hano. Na cancer no estatia enye fiti ho na spread through the rest of the body no. Estati grow ewo tissue no manya spread you see inside too. Estati say a break through the foundation to say sa photo here wo from here. Na no you say happy the invasive. Into invasive and it may spread it because different parts of the body no. Into no in a nutshell no last week here can one say say America Hanmo way American statistics and yet Ghana. America Hanmo you say in the year 2020 America Fibia no answer the basis say 2021 and you estimate cancer cases ever based on statistics you want. In 2020, the estimating was say a bit diagnosed 1.8 million new cancer cases. And now, 1.8 million, it moved 606,000 in a BU. Last week, we can say to say the Wafa Kumasi Sports Stadium, no, born a map, Sabe said 20 times in a BU in 1 year from cancer in America. Into breaking it down, so I just say every day biano nipa 1,660 in a woo from cancer or American every day. Now yadi kum nipa wo America no cancer na etoso number 2. The number 1 in yakuma yadi. 2 yakuma yadi wo cancer de kum nipa pa wo produce we mo. Until last week ni yeso cancers are a ba more frequent, any the ba a man more frequent. You say man no prostate cancer number 1. Na ba lung cancer, na ba a ka longer baby a home fan no ya herawa na aba yen suno na ba ye baby a jonso ekoguno urinary bladder. O fa ma so a you can say breast cancer and number 1 our memu na ba long into long the any member need the same and in soon so any member number 3 the same but a man no a number 4 no enye baby omujunso ku junso no kura no omawodi no uterine corpus and then number 4 and I can say if I no so eba owo so dia because obinya cancer no nche say cancer dey be kunu faster so cancer be any suban nti mema say cancer kum mema pa number 1 ARHWS lungs dey no na number 2 no na prostate number 3 no a man so no ARHWS na ba enufuo na ba nso no nti eno no ye brief about cancer in general na any topic ni ye prostate cancer no prostate kra na any dey meba so very soon make sure baby prostate dey wo ni pedua no mu say the be ye ka say prostate afedi ubenya picture bi di wadwene esi so but before then no over prostate cancer wa America hanomo a in 2020 yes estimate say ibenya 191,930 cases of new cases of prostate cancer into almost 200,000 in the Benya prostate cancer. Now, almost 200,000. A mube 33,000 in the Bewu. Now, I say the incidence is 60%. Prostate cancer, no, at the time when we a tuntumfo. I say, you free African and African ancestry than or the comparable for than and before. The reasons are very, very clear, but you were a postulates you can say be to me and explaining a boy to me to say the entire tuntumfo in prostate cancer a bit higher no? And I mean significantly higher, not a bit. Yeah. Now say prostate cancer so we share a trend now in the 1980s in the early 80s early 90s no the number of prostate cancer so and the reason is because say na ye screening ye hwehwe you see first any hu a enye time say dey ade bia no wan hwehwe a wunhu because say corona by kura na Donald Trump one of the arguments opese will change America incidence of corona cases into say me test crap because ye hu dia ye numbers in low which was silly there. But 1980s and 1990s na doctors for healthcare professionals na almost tested for prostate cancer using blood test BFN PSA prostate specific antigen test. No my year detect here so many cases in my numbers no spike here. But around the year 2000 rates are declining, and it's because says see an Indiana you share more about prostate you who say a chain may become more dear, but you who say PSA screening who you swear so you're careful into I may change guidelines as to how to use PSA screening. And say the rates of prostate cancer has decreased by 3.8% per year on average between 2007 and 2016. And it's because of accumulated knowledge about PSA testing and its implication.
Okay. In two patches, a number na you can report and na be a mistake or one assessing.
Number na you can report.
What's the all kind like prostate cases in a course run as you say about from because of PSA testing? No?
Oh, no, okay. Mistake. Okay. My question I say PSA testing the way okay. Not make but question is said me ya no. The entire fencing numbers na first na was through like me can say like late 80s 90s no. The entire spike here and near issue PSA no near the diagnosis prostate cancer. It wasn't a wrong diagnosis. Diagnosis was correct. But the problem, the woman say prostate cancer na nkasa obi hon mo nya prostate cancer na say wanye na hwe kra na sometimes a treatment it can be overly aggressive. Into the see and I might as a cheap break. Say, you're careful. Say, you picky prostate cancer now, and I just say you rush surgery, and I say chemo and radiation. And nothing ama fencing to see an numbers no. I say you because say phone because you see
Okay.
as aggressive.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, diagnosis is correct, but reaction to the diagnosis as a actually break. Kakra.
Yes, yeah.
And in social figure is what a show it may focus on prostate, no. And you can't have some see as like 80s, 90s, a spiky and no, usha graph, yeah, prostate in a black eye. A tree crab can say. Anyway, so I mouse again, yeah, a black line. And Osha black line now and say corresponded with information the man see and say yes, started say yes screening with PSA tests into a picky prostate cancer near biopsies near diagnosis prostate cancer, but over time no you say we have to be very careful until after they not you soon as aggressively as before and a numbers in the call form your diagnosis will be say prostate cancer their diagnosis is accurate. But the reaction to that diagnosis, yes, it's a figure when you can't want them that you say, fancy prostate cancer, new cancer cases in prostate number 2. So the man and member dear combine number 2, a man dear and also saying breast cancer and also saying and a death, so what the man and member cancers are combining number 1 long, number 2 in a prostate ADHD.
Okay.
Now, earlier question I will be saying a prostate in anything. Me idea me explain it because me person will be a TF4 no what you fear crana say what yanka. Now one only Facebook who say PowerPoint me person to me at your minds are a picture asema ye beka wan say me. Now who be prostate we a bema. And I say we or background ukunu and or babema who be a prostate in a war over the body. Idea na me de explain here say like me fa bentua into on Facebook no me show a picture of bentua you see it trase into bentua the bulb no be squeezing no and no is a bladder. Hona nipa Johnso betai na ebeye man na feed na Johnso account no akọ Johnso into the bob part in any bladder and if I say bent one no na droben bi esha no into droben no mekan say urethra ni ye Johnso efrimu efemu from the bladder ne ba bonten no ye friend urethra. Now at the junction between a droben and a bulb no partly is squeezing no or na bladder no I mean or na prostate no etare into say who YouTuber won't send me arrow me the point that area and say or na prostate no now yeah first our picture we no enkwashe body no mo into no middle picture ya me show ya ese ni obi ni padwibema na ya pai ni mu mienu na ye hwe nefa enti no so wo pai ni mu mienu a wo se ni anus eni so wo hwe free ni chi a ni anus eni enti no wo free ni anus a wo ba nanim a na wo se first bladder no ewo hanu na sa droben ti bladder na is a bulb of the bent one and a droben no any urethra no and a prostate no a surrounding urethra no. There's another thing be a prostate no a friend saying it's a surrounding your friend is seminal vesicle and this is a doctor no prostate no a surrounding. And in insert picture a show ni ye we say the zoom in on it and say bladder ni baby a Jones okota ni urethra ni and a seminal vesicle no ye a tissue bia se bema oni obey shia the sperms in here a draw to help it like survive and also to give it strength into a seminal vesicle one of the tissues that produce chemicals boa mass sperms in survival. Prostate nankasa so produce cancer chemicals boa mass sperms survival. Into no picture shows say a prostate cancer abedo na mo painting white. I make the next picture no so into prostate to have an idea of the size no. It is a ana idea to compare a walnut.
Yeah.
In Ghana, the friend walnut, but walnut and the case I say table tennis ball. It is a picture I'm showing say the comparison no in the case is a table tennis ball. I was happy picture. Now again walnut in the same here, but you move different sizes, but case say in a pensing about right. So what they call prostate once a month. I mean, Dr. Ofori, but must stop me anytime.
Yeah. All the twice for now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maintaining you can say prostate cancer. They see and you idea of prostate. No, you say organ be a tissue be a body name and a case it is a walnut. No, now that a tissue. No, a wall blood and nasty. The junction between the bladder and drobene a junction FM nasi or on a prostate in the wall. Now, prostate cancer, no, there also a TF4 BRTC and say a memman quaninia. How did a memman quaninia prostate cancer? No? Because a memman quani or prostate, a ma any prostate. Idea wouldn't to mean ya. It didn't so only prostate, the to mean prostate cancer. Into what dear. I think say a muda ho. And you can say alpha memudia and in American is the second most common cancer. When we are fencing I can't say 2021 the estimate say about 250,000 new cancer cases in a best 34,000 but me person this will be arguing say a man do why prostate cancer omu from it. And no just say any but a retisha kakre na me Dr. Ofori me risk factors and so on.
Yes. It's basically no you fan say one at you explain it doesn't mean say there's a range be and I say size be a normal, right? I because so maybe they see it here.
Yeah. Size again about 4 centimeters. So be all the ultrasound they measure. It's about normal size is about 4 centimeters.
Okay.
Yeah. But prostate cancer and cancer no any size na immediate diagnosis cancer. Another condition be I found benign prostatic hypertrophy, BPH. And only the end a size, no, we say prostate cancer, no, we between a prostate cancer now or no prostate, and yet can see it dramatically, but now it be not cancer, no woman, even aggressive. And say you drew the core diagnosis, since diagnosis now, make and want some a bit more in depth. Yeah.
All right, that's it. To us, and you be an my benefit to me. Said there will be like risk factors no. Given now, a bit me ama chances so be prostate cancer. Na kostro, I saying obia on your side, no. I be boama at you for me about mobile.
Very good. Yeah, and yama pen and nipa bet my ebema with chances so be na kostro. Last week, and you can say in general, no for cancer one. Na your modifiable risk factors. You bet my who BB. Your risk factors and no to mean who BB. Now over prostate Diana majority of the risk factors no to mean who BB. Say mema yade intinu no yawo bema utumi nemrem na nema esesantino but yawo bema wo ye bema utumi sesa senia nyamesi wo no intinu mema yade intinu wo ye bema you have a higher risk of prostate cancer compared to like as oba ono was zero risk no of prostate cancer intinu first year wo ye bema so yawo bema no ena amenko agwin so kra o say so prostate cancer be ye hunu wo nipa omomfie ko nanim inti no wunyini no na o risk ana so chances say obenya prostate cancer no na ekosoro eno so no I can say fact bibi bia untumi nya ho hwe untumi modify sade no unless it be a bibinti no way nyina ncha na say dey but in general no wo nyini a na wo chances of getting prostate cancer no ekosoro nti no omo a omonya 50 years and above no omo say omo risk no start to say ekosoro of getting prostate cancer now between 65 and no omo nyina abro 65 years no and 65 or more no Omo risk in 6 in 10 cases.
Oh, wow.
So o show moment o find the 10 omunya prostate cancer na ko you pay mu age o bon say mu be 6 no o ma 65 and omo pro 65. Yeah. Na very rare e wo mema omunya nya 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Until 340 cost 65 and the NSA so we start to say oh shit. My doctor Rama wana so bibi etisa
no correct yeah anka no nanka screening ye start na 45 but say no recommendation say the mekan say ye hu say aggressive diagnosis na any treatment na no so no hu won so aso no ntini ase ya ama like ya back it up kakra and until no ye 45 biom the recommendation mostly say age 50 and you start to say be aggressively screening it but you back on and also want some shortly.
Okay.
Yeah. Another risk factor, and this is a major risk factor. Like I say, a mema yadi, mema so a bema a risk factor. Who a risk factor. Another risk factor is say you bibinia. Yawu bibinia a major risk factor because yenya prostate cancer no etutum for I say African ancestry no yenya no more and sorry Patrick 1 second.
Okay. Yo, the Dr. Ato Besamba back, but Ansana Edbebana, you perceive take a small break. Before you ever call that small break, na prostate cancer once or church, you say a lot of time, or more affecting me, member because the member pen a prostate cancer. And I feel prostate, I should say. And I think so you say, Nipa Dudwana, Munya prostate cancer, you're not baby na you for you're not a free African ancestry. No, you're higher risk. Enti what church mu ma ehu say no be to say age near the ya na affect the way I heading prostate meeting to the extent so more 65 and up no account for almost 60% of cases no enti you better take short break when I see a bar you better sign at one comedy so na Dr. To eka about risk factors and you be say very increase with chances and as a obia or was anime be able to no benya higher chance obenya prostate cancer. Nti menko ba bia e be san basisi.
Hey, this your girl coming all the way with A baby, aka Yavantam. And me di fill up bows in pan and to see one bridge with your money how Ghana mat other romantic. What's me sandy provisions? As I such credit Emma Ebusuya phone and the form one Ghana. And one is a www.ghanamat.com. And they would say, boy, a sharp connection. www.ghanamat.com. Let's try provisions in credit. Na really ankasa. I have friend numbers na mo screen na seno. Ghana Mat ye krano.
Yo, Ghana Mat ye krano. Na fence so World Remit another agency omaso yasene. Yenim say opeso send sika ko Ghana obetimi ayusu World Remit na emu eda ho krojin wasumbejo. Enti na yebeko break in another doctor to something about risk factors for your cancer, prostate cancer no. Nema be now ebema wo chances obetimi anya prostate cancer no akosro. Enti doctor to aso free be dia o ende.
Yo, Dr. Ofori, for where the Monfan Sheme, a one clank Tinkitia, and Omono.
Future leaders.
Catcher say, a program is no seller and interrupt. Yeah, in DNA canon number can risk factor, say, you would a tuntuma, and that's African ancestry. What no a tutum for no yenya prostate cancer no more. Relative to your population, in the US and your cancer, so I say more aggressive, and spread it like a more advanced into spread it more so. No. The reason, and 100% like known, say be be a call. Research, like I said, this is the exact reason. For higher, but obviously genetics say your genetic makeup
play role. Okay.
Play a role. And a for so testosterone level a higher compared to a brofonity. No, your postulate say a man more at risk for prostate cancer because one of the way I did manage prostate cancer, I say testosterone, ye mana aquaform. And it was so sana cancer no spread and I am more aggressive.
Okay.
And it's risk factor. It's a risk factors mean some macanin no. A move beer no ma a ubit modify no. To me, fence and I'm using a maca. Would we modify a like gender? Yeah. Would we modify more age? Would we modify unipe suicide be away to and I will say we bruni.
Yeah.
And we want to modify. The next risk factor and a family history. They only say prostate cancer no. Omo menya prostate cancer no uko se bia afibia no omo menya prostate cancer uko hwehwe mu a na wo take your history pensen mu say obusuani bi enya prostate cancer da uko hwe mu a mu be say 5 to 10% ena omo obusuani bi enya bi pen nti there's a family history so ewo nti eno so no family obusuani ofrim no ni control bia ewo nti eno no ye risk factors I can't for Nina no to me and modify. Two risk factors I can once man with my own BB. Number one is smoking. You won't say omo a cigarette no. Omo nya prostate cancer omo de a fatal a more a just 100% too. But one and omo de a so aggressive say a kumo cigarette Last week, me say cigarette and no. I can say smoking. The one of the worst things would be pedria bet me the iron because a honey for be our body no. A cell body no. Until you said the one person no. What a cap of a poison. Na anopebia no.
Track a crack.
Who so be until so be a smoker.
Yeah.
If I say, who judge a smoker a bebwa.
Yeah.
The next
now smoking a cigarette to na say, you be or no cannabis and na say, vaping and bibisa. What is the difference? What's
when they mostly cigarette tobacco.
Okay.
Vape no kran dey say I say abefo for a year na nsem na me minim say na what that there but me mu dey na me aware say any yeah but the way the a cigarette
Mostly cigarette. Okay. Okay.
yeah and the other is so no a modifiable risk factor near obesity so also almost no omunya prostate cancer omodie no no na aggressive and fatal ikuom na almost omodie no no akesefo no omodie no si etwiti kra na etai esaba biom they have an increased recurrence.
Okay. Okay.
It goes back, and I'm saying modifiable risk factor into my BB. So what should I say? I take weight I was so compared to height the calculated BMI now. Your home BB. Would you any DNA now ube changing exercise and I'll be exercise. It's a nimi na so na ube my yeah because kasi so no and only a good for body no. Na obi we bisa say na be den na mehu se menya sa prostate cancer ya ye ka ho asem na unfortunately no say yade no na start in the early stages enya start ye no unya signs and symptoms bia because I feel na start by the time I hu no bia ye detect signs and symptoms na say eya ginsem so to speak. So in more advanced stages, after the symptoms overlap with a condition I may mention briefly, say benign prostatic hypertrophy, any inflammation of the prostate, prostatitis, in any other benign prostate conditions, and then overlap. But the over me who only pedium the bini a bini say. Opesa o Johnso a enkoye papa ti said ye bia enkanen said ye okogina wa na fensen wa Johnso na go baby no afedie me kai say me move to California no me drive o na this is years back na he first say me stop for a rest of be or Death Valley honomo onto obi a fasa akwan so no upfree New Mexico I believe say New Mexico and Arizona ubewura California go through Death Valley me stop a rest of be na me ko use bathroom na papa bi o gina me nchen tu say Johnson no person Johnson no papa no obre ne hu sam fifiri pa na krom ha so no na me say ka me ka bibi kire no but when me abrofo ne the way o musiti ani ntino no edu bebi a wan he kwa no akaka ke say kwa no tum na me de fence mija but na ARHWS pa to say ntino one of the signs ne say obeto Jones okra na to say Jones had the drill so no ko gina ho pa ade ne na ma eno ye one the other one so ye say obi su won ma ono ne de no enchena Jones ode no frequent urination or Jones so no Jones so anka I say the blood and said I am empty na until no frequent urination. Obi so on ma say na first no and again no depending on one kasa until say one who say na enyema to you before.
Right.
First no so ko gina Johnso urinary no so na wo Johnso
yeah
na say fence force na Johnson na diba out no one say afedie you kwa die my bet did you say BPS as a sound yeah no what pay and once amaka
and on the young chemo because sometimes so no me no nim say STDs near this to me cause problems we etisa entino na obi enya bibi etisa na ma na come to say obi o then
cancer
cancer okay
and until na me can say advanced stages, the symptoms overlap with other benign conditions, prostate conditions count, and now what kind of STDs so cramp on account. And I said, been born out, boom component, and you're common in memory, but if I say we are on UTI,
Right.
UTI. There's an overlap. So when you a sentence here, can once mention, men can say, oh, about me muntin, many prostate cancer. We are bema, men can say when you prostate cancer. It could be say and men can say symptoms now, and signs and symptoms are wound at that time. All that is telling you is say go and get it checked out.
Right.
But one can men diagnose with any other thing. Yeah, and to say yeah, check it out. Obi one more or Johnson na we say moja womb. Johnson maybe a bloody.
Internally, signs and symptoms maybe.
But I say
all kinds of signs and symptoms of prostate cancer. Moja to me. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and the reason is say, let me go back to we're 16. Let me go back to HIE. So here we say share bladder, we say bladder in here. And a baby Johnson F and a urethra in here. Now this part now urethra na prostate na I say okay. Prostate in this part, if any prostatic urethra, because a fat prostate nature it is a cancer, a bassy, a bed close to urethra, a wall no more, baby. That's the a very common sign and symptoms, because signs and symptoms.
Okay.
Yeah, but Obi one man, I need to present it. Or don't so not muja. And obi so ono ma na fencing say oni oba hia na ni semen no hunsuo no na moja wom. And again no ma san go back to wait, make like the wrong place. Well, I san go back to fencing picture we make actually for say you tissue be on my friend seminal vesicle. And no. Hana said sperms no. Ni na fully dear, but sad to be minim se me arrow na. This part here fully in Hanmana sperms in an effa. Eba. Until a fire drew Hanmana seminal vesicles and so a security chemicals with their fra. Na fe the afa prostatic urethra and muna abadona in a massa na ba out.
Right.
Until you say, Obi or Honoma, like, and Nam said, yeah, fencing, or no, this part of cancer, never said that this part, no. Until you say, or no, by Sia, not sperm, no, any seminal vesicle, na fra, no, not another cancer into the urethra on this part, until not oblidi. To say, dear, Obi, urgent so to me bleedy for him. The same thing. Yeah.
Namuja room.
Yeah. A muda honmo. Meaning say muda honmo.
I it makes sense, pa.
Yeah. And you go on man, no by she abo say na fence won say muja wo fence semen.
Okay. No hunsuo na be pia ba no ya na muja timi wo. Okay.
Yeah. The other
na a tokoso ana say be one time bi. And I say send any panels in funnel.
Say say semen moja woman ye normal.
Okay.
And what's what chance ever to akoso. A lot of things in Pediana start insidious or a slow process.
Okay.
Never craving a buyer aggressive that pine a slow process. Also tell say we are normal, when you're normal. If you want anything be any normal beer, then you go and get it checked out. Because if you're in early stages of prostate cancer, and they say you who in tema, na you try you who be found. Intinu semen and what's a moja a womb. Johnson what's a moja womb. Intinu so who's a moja or Johnson and answer semen more and yet normal.
Okay.
Go and get it checked out. And again, it doesn't mean say a prostate cancer. I'm just a point now raising a very important. It doesn't mean say prostate cancer because enema p to me ma moja eba dwonso for instance ebi na we stone be on na stone no I fancy cause irritation in the lining of the bladder na urethra
yeah
na say no ama wo bleed kakra
stone actually kidney stones na some
no your kidney stones yeah because it develop your kidney na or say called bladder and from bladder or say back out it will could choke be a urethra no oh baby na say ama wo bleed yeah. Into the presence of blood in urine and semen is near diagnostic of prostate cancer. But
okay.
you just need to get it checked out.
Right.
And the other sign and symptoms of a bone pain. The numb pain, especially in the cheeks, the spine. Now, don't pay off to say, you don't pay more, say, can say, mood do me. And also to me a sign and symptoms. And the reason is a prostate cancer, no. Or spread or free baby, your chest or one a prostate one or spread or pe bone, it your type of bone. Now you say after the woman and the panel, it may affect a bone in integrity. Maybe a bone a collapse, compress on nerves because nipa nerves spine.
Everyone not just say I must say metastasis or say then and not just say I didn't hear
exactly I am advanced it's not I am metastatic yeah and no bone and then the cheek in the spine and then the hip and I say the upper thigh and the thigh bones no and then the ribs says the ribs so yeah and in general no way the and you just prostate cancer no so be no change what did they be announced and I do fufu and I would did that once a sign course would give voda and when you say exercise change a level of exercise be our way
right
this kind of will lead you or life normal would the come on exercise and I exercise now lose one I lose weight you have to go and get it checked out because in general cancer one of the signs and symptoms say weight loss or unintentional weight loss. In terms of we say, Mekai say ARHWS. ARHWS say, now I knew him before, so obey politician.
Okay.
Yeah, because so obey no IRS Ghana.
Right.
Boss. And I was I'm saying a crowd of folks no penny for any they need to sponsor. Or you'll be on matter bills, he's a chubby man. 18 Mekai say for one, I mean who that and I say me who picture that. And after they mean who say or running for president, a queen at one phone. It's not mean madam to be a dinkum or a farm or pharmacy school. One can say this man has cancer until proven otherwise. And eventually in a buying sanity because you don't nipa won't wait all of a sudden, sir. Until so on I say and I say walk around but will be a kind of say I say was wanty. I say was wanty. Now one so only say me did maybe I mean go through stressful maybe I was say mommy lose weight. Go and get it checked out. Hey, okay, doctor say walk around you can say be a cancer say was wanty. Now we wait cramp at least no amount for report to say I then was watching then be money my now get it checked out. Because
and to all cancer will be I mean weight no still on the weight maybe I'm fancy weight here 160 now a sort cobe 140 now I know you're significant and I say
significant 20 pounds weight loss especially over a certain period of time a short period of time not say and yes or it is said they're making or exercise be intentional. Yeah. Weight boom, but uko bisa na first nanka midi bankun bia 3 balls. See no. Ball ba okra no me ni half a ball. Engineer say no wa said that so lose weight. Engineer no na ye can say wote ho onye hwe na de phone na wo phone.
Right.
It doesn't mean say a cancer, but we have to rule out cancer. One other thing that me estimate is at the end obi or diabetes or na aginsem or no hey obedi sa until I said you be on say mebu sian for the grawa bi esimi yem no odidi pass so no
Yeah.
no actually no lose weight because we ain't diabetes one same day, but briefly, diabetes, I say, ODD, emergenic yam, but in the cells, no day, a comedy on because Adiana and can hear Emma Adrian room could cells, insulin, either say, Nibi, and I say a swati, and also say a nejuma.
Okay.
It's not on the body, but in good cells, it has to get inside the cells, not cell machinery, and they use to create energy. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, diabetes 117.
Right. But also here, and having all these chronic illnesses, no, does it in any way pose you at any risk for any of these cancers?
Yeah, we are very brilliant. A pursue race because a mask signs and symptoms will be only sign
okay.
Because what diabetes has own control diabetes
yeah
by itself diabetes and casan and more lose weight. No one's prostate cancer on top. No. Who say a diabetes and mammy lose and answer prostate cancer. It can mask it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but so share in your life, like in terms of like so routine checkups and no diabetes in any some to such an extent say a mask some signs and symptoms are.
Okay.
Yeah, and in general, diabetes a prostate where a mask signs and symptoms of diabetes because eventually a cell nerves.
Okay.
Yadi had a attack your diabetes no one want to say sana come and a painful because the nerves and yeah. Another sign and symptoms to say erectile dysfunction. Say yeah, I need a who here a member especially
so
especially Ghana because you go to Ghana radio no adverts and the move say maybe 70% in an air about and then moon it's erectile dysfunction and also the reason and they say men go back to picture nerves na a call a bear yeah, can say Nidiana. Yeah, and at 10 o'clock, make a penis Nangasano. Nerves na a innovative penis in a bifa, and I said, maybe I do walk around a fat, men can say do walk around a fat prostate no more. And no say 2 more no ebemusana, say 2 more or spread it on case way and nebu, or say or safer. It may affect nerves na innovative it may affect nerves na innovative penis na fade no no asati develop erectile dysfunction after the beman it means sorry
okay.
Another and it's the same reason surgery for prostate cancer and so it means beman African beman because prostate in the nerves no so
yeah
surgery now easy say which
nerves
beman na no it means sorry so the last year signs and symptoms and mechanism incontinence and then so related to trouble urination, any frequent urination it will be one man now fade all of a sudden just say a woman now say what you soccer and yes say or you saw your but or you saw a good no because also to control the urine and papa one sign and
symptom. There are two. What about two? Not just a back on to me, you sonny And I was saying, on to me, and Kita Johnson, a bewohonum.
A fat Johnson, no, or Johnson, I be a ya.
Okay.
Urination. And also, or Johnson to do frequent.
Oh, okay.
Okra with me and tiny blood and no, as I say, man, you say, and she be no circle Johnson. And first incontinence, now I say, or Johnson good. Until you say, Johnson, a dinner, say, and check now on to control ye, and you was not affidavit or wait.
Okay.
To all these BBB, I say, Unya and chest when your prostate cancer, but the HN say, corner, who doctor,
and
I say, nurse practitioner, and now physician assistant. Now I'm on checking. Okay.
Yeah. And to when you why the kind science the ebema who say you were really be and I say oh quite fast way be screen your doctor why be screen am all right and it was okay
yo into I send you see screening and I said doctor crown say no or if saying or did detect say when your prostate cancer
okay
into no you become one sem but answer no crown no me the kind hint say one of the SSC and nimdia about prostate cancer and cost for any test na you tested for PSA no. There's concern about high rate of overdiagnosis. The key word here overdiagnosis. It doesn't mean say misdiagnosis. Diagnosis is correct.
Okay.
But saying you detect disease no a patients be on ma senka wanya ho hwe a nka de no kra na bia nka nyi no beku no and I say nka enni ne dem bia because prostate cancer or in a cancer bia the rate of growth is very slow a chance sana I aggressive
the since so na ebony okay
yeah and you know I read it a long time ago. Said there was an autopsy study via like almost far even say geographic area be obi a be called through medical examiner in seminar say an autopsy be try in the prostate check if you're a cancer woman and what they realized and say nipa unyini enough like if I say would be best 80 years and above. Most of them they have a prostate cancer developing in the prostate. But aggressive. And at that age, there's no more other medical conditions. Be no chronic be first. Anything so we need enough in general no. We need in Namishra no we need enough prostate cancer we
okay
and until no and the fact say a woman soon say a become and anything ya because ever there will be some can will be 90 years you prostate cancer a womb prostate cancer and crown you diagnosing by incidental and yes no symptoms be if you are car accident be in a year no MRI and so very brilliant who say you prostate in one
and in size in okay
it no sign on incidental se nipa no kra na bia wanya ho hwe kra na they will be fine first no na ka yenya diagnose say when prostate cancer and I say yenya hu nodule na akwa biopsy biopsy na say pathologist say a cancer or honane aggressive treatment say they are tampered down and you know the first point in the all can na say also there's concern about high rate of overdiagnosis. Detecting disease that would never have caused symptoms or harm. And then there's high potential for serious side effects associated with treatments.
And
routine screening for men at average risk is not recommended. Because again, side way, Osha man say ebia ye pass ye can mass service to rana. The same thing that happen in cervical cancer so. say but I know they more age dependent. Say
Right.
first nanka oba say 18 years or so started year pap smear.
So to me then.
Oba pap smear.
Okay, pass me. Okay.
Yeah, yes, we did 18 years. So see, I don't know. And in yes, data no over so many years. You must have data no.
Mm.
And who here say if starting that early, no, to say about 21 years.
Got it. Okay.
Because and the problem here the same. Say we were over diagnosing and over treating. And yet, diagnosing no problem over treating. Because we diagnose it, doctor and maybe another ben say or say could treat it. But you don't have to treat it. You have to test it.
Okay. Yeah.
No. You have recommendations, of American Cancer Society. So see, the current recommendations say, would age 50, and also you start to say be screening for prostate cancer.
Okay.
But and also you show risk factors needed determine.
Right.
It was a men at average risk of prostate cancer and have a life expectancy of at least 10 years should have a conversation with their healthcare provider about the benefits and limitations of PSA screening and make an informed decision about whether to be tested based on their personal values and preferences. And to say, yeah, or share chin be said chin up PSA no. And also so here we can say what it implies in say also as a patient family history because our doctor no through obesity
right
information now we can share no so obesity dey too for say yenye say na me say say prostate cancer we obesity na say one can share doctor na and now guidelines in no ebia on ye obeka say let's not be aggressive. Let's take it slow. But say do issue so catch your doctor no ya aware say banyabi me na nyabi me ofanyabi me nua panyin bi enyabi say antenna na kosoro na
right
pay more attention to you.
And me no doctor Baidoo. So you share the way I can say normally I can say prevention is better than cure, right? You're preaching way with a lot of diseases. And it's right now, basically, you can say potentially because my awareness and say, hey, and you be on to me prostate cancer. No crowd to me and be in the treatment, I'm to the extent say right now they're very cautious about quite fast why you for course screening for some of these things. Because if you are nanka ojina and confirms and so body being ready panel. Within that time frame because of treatment at the man. San apes watch that.
I sana me person make sure say you say treatment for prostate cancer it may cause problems in brain so. Okay. No, I say risk benefit balance being Obet me obi on man nan Canadian uja na and can cause problem be now treatment mo makọ abekọ so the problem and especially when it comes to erectile dysfunction say be man utumi in be man to me sorry now say be man be go to side na like mental psychological and affecting
right
if we have to weigh the two and say first nanka you see prostate cancer. Okay, surgery, radiation, surgery is chemo, or it is an aggressive approach. But you say you back it off, say rather than observe one, the no crana, a change rather than say you prostate cancer diagnosis, make us be a surgeon, no, didn't make say okay, it's not breast surgery, or better say okay. See, and when you prostate cancer, what we are going to do is say, in 3 months' time, near sans scanning will be near say a spread until you back it off. And until you back it off, until I'm not diagnose the number of diagnoses, and then I kept them shooting because the echo form. But yes, say a echo form. It's just say we are not aggressive in like diagnosing and treatment. fencing American Cancer Society no recommendation na di kan na say udi age 50 and also start say fencing ye base ye consider say be screening and no just say be aggressive in screening dey but and you see new doctor anyone come na ohun or risk factors until one stratify will say be a one no or a high risk and a low risk and I say extremely a high risk now we how we approach it. Now, also men at high risk, until you cast a high risk anything, a for a high risk. Until Ghana for yenina, just a beer, Ghana new Bruni, on a risk different. Into black men and more fancy, more obusiani, upapa, unia, uofa, be in your prostate cancer before the age of 65. And also no face
high risk.
High risk. It is uncle for we know say we follow under we a black man and I say I can't say we wish you need be in your prostate cancer before 65. No. Also starting no doctor this uncle more if prostate cancer at the age of 45 and chairman will move 50 answer.
Right.
Until one say a change depending on the risk now. And also those with an even higher risk, several close relatives in your prostate cancer at an early age, if you are best 40 something in your prostate cancer. Also, you should have this discussion beginning at age 40. It is a discussion on a doctor and have because a doctor and no hunim dear more. It's a bit much recommendation. You can say you tape on to situation.
Right.
Yeah. First, rigid, but see, the small.
Relaxed. Okay.
Now, another way this screening, apart from history, no doctor can answer him. It's a test I'm did several times, prostate specific antigen. And then a moja test, a two moja. Because prostate, release Americans a chemical be your friend PSA, if anything, enzyme given PSA. And no enzyme could say protein or something. And no area called lab, now you call test it. Actually, will level high woman. Into level on a guide here say a level do no who are on prostate cancer. Normal less than 4 nanograms per deciliter. Less than 4. But see, with prostate, and that's a wood in a base 30 hormone there, and in the end, it is a prostate cancer. We just need biopsy to confirm, say, prostate cancer.
Okay.
But it never be suit me, PSA,
and one can baby sorry.
So, like, could be one man or ne a fence, be a prostitute, be a fencing, STD be, or aqua that.
Yeah.
Now when you inflammation of the prostate now.
Yeah.
And you say when you have prostatitis and no they will be a bit painful.
Yeah.
It be offensive. Prostate in any rectum a bang. And you know as an abiana or jan and I now not I say and one and a into a prostatitis say no binya it will the PSA level no cost.
Okay.
One way PSN so cost exam physical exam and doctor and year. Digital rectal exam, digital and just say and yet the Baumia do Ghana. Digital
digits.
It you know Safiano no or the year exams now or the filling for prostate now. That action, no, as all massage prostate, it may cause more release of prostate chemicals and PSA, it's not more levels in alcohol. My main has a more picture. It is any exams, digital rectal exam, saying yeah, no patient or down the side. Now, doctor, special glove.
Okay.
Now, or the be a lubricant, and in some.
Okay.
And you know, prostate ni na me kan say wo rectum na uja wan onan efa
Okay.
into ode ne finger ne she rectum na ya to ni di fancy say digital rectal exam na no the oye ne say or the feel the surface of the prostate now into the feel or the feel say bumps bi wo ho ana normal prostate no surface normal prostate firm and smooth we want surface so smooth but say bumps be wo ho ana you say afide na o say e ko find out why is a bump be wo feel bump be a na ko yo be ultrasound
okay
na show baby and who share picture ya baby doctor in the finger no wo only this part of the prostate no wetin feel it.
You're right.
Dear, what this part may ARHWS point. It is a prostate cancer and a bit develop hand man. I don't know exams all year and unpick it. And you also hope say cancer being a start here now or your digital rectal exam in the surface in the wall. Because if you can say backside, I'm gonna say, but I got this middle part and it's one picky. And 100% if sensitive on to picking and internet say a bus a screening part there, bit in conjunction with PSA. On the answer of exams we know. Maybe I catch yourself calling with PSA, and also say, "Now, but I catch yourself." But my exams no na sa dan na akwachu PSA because your exams no immediately na no PSA level na hin shoot up
affecting okay
intino no sana intino the point is say this rectal exam eboa but any 100% sensitive depending on baby cancer in
okay
yeah. We know fancy NCCN guidelines, also the National Comprehensive Cancer Network for almost guidelines say at age 40, talk to your physician. 45 to 49 years, or more than based on PSA, or see PSA and digital rectal exam, DRE digital rectal exam, or see if PSA is above 1 nanogram per milliliters now. Repeat at 1 to 2 year intervals until age 50.
Okay.
If PSA is below 1 nanogram per ml, repeat PSA at age 50. And to wear guidelines. Age 50 to 70, if PSA is below 3 nanograms per ml, repeat testing at 1 to 2 years. Until the cutoff, say the medical can A4. Say 4, I brought 4 na antenna sorry, say 8 or say here.
Right.
Say age 70 and over and talk with your physician. And guidelines about PSA, how to use PSA test. Picture we come once.
Okay.
Yeah. So question be anyone, ma'am?
Yeah. At this moment, share any question. Yeah, but before I bet to ask you right now, call. Still also we diagnosis near right. Okay, all right. Any trust and wrap here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, diagnosis, my digital rectal exams are once. My can't PSA once. My cancer be no doctor and prayer aiding common history or family history once. Another year you diagnosing you say doctor and I said the mechanic why your transrectal exam digital rectal exam no if it's a bump do or say ultrasound yeah ultrasound now you hear say it's actually like mass being a one man it me MRI so pay attention to that area and I say based on imaging studies in ultrasound and MRI you see you be biopsy now based on symptoms if you say advanced I see bone scan and answer PET scan I may briefly talk about bone scan on your be a sanity and basically your full skeleton on the scanner. Yes, scanning. Now say cancer be one. You just have picture where you be a or prostate cancer are spread throughout the whole body. It's in a hip bone, a higher hip bone cancer, and then black dots in the womb. Normally, no, say cancer being my black dot. Oh, normally, a say translucent. Oh, but black dots na no, just when the ribs, just the spine in a full, the hips are full, the thigh bone, the hand on so no, a cancer ni be treated.
And at this point, not just a tray free baby, a one I could different parts of body no be mostly bone. Okay.
Yeah, obi say in India, just a friend saying, bearing a beer, sudden heart attack, and I say be no a cancer, prostate cancer in the bikuno.
Okay.
Where's your PET scan? PET scan no, and dear. What it does is say a measure activity because cancer cancer by definition, a hyperactive, hypermetabolic. Or into PET scan, so for lay people, people can say, die be, the war fancy, and can say, the special scan be on and a scanning for like baby activity.
Okay.
Or a body when I say activities near higher, now a bright to say until waiting just say no 2 more Asian hanum. Or because one I was say I don't need point in say
okay.
Investigate. Until say you won't say BB sa honoma, then no. Now I was say a biopsy. Biopsy no you used to know schematic you show say CTA. You find biopsy gun but ultrasound probe into a screen will honor or they share yes or the walk prostate by heart.
Okay.
You say a tumor and they share one a person could take a piece of the tumor in a medical lab. Na pathologist no can you into or the coma now by I didn't say gun and say or check a beyond so who say everyone say who say tumor in ye or doctors and then we say tumor in ye. No, the gun no needle etiano.
Okay.
The needle na a drill.
Okay.
Into or check trigger for the gun na a walk prostate into the tumor no.
Okay.
Na a spin fast. As that shampoo inside.
Okay.
A piece of the tumor no.
Okay.
Na ko gun inside. Self do a year fini pedua no.
Okay.
Or there are two fence chemical modia coma
pathology. Okay. Okay.
And
the way I would describe in doctor yeah.
Yeah,
pink a crow, all right. Okay. Okay. Be man a number drain, you know.
But I'm sure say some pain
okay, numbing
and medication we to have.
Yeah.
But extremely painful because of that the way that tissue and this is skin the skin here fully saturated with nerves sensitive receptors.
Okay.
But anyway into biopsy now call pathologist no the same microscope no BBC no be under the microscope no where normal prostate send a medical kind of yakopon about the bibia and organized social microscope na say normal but say she we nafa image we ejina utrim nafa compare we
difference
difference she we what down from obesi kwame down from Chini Jonas be o she form han ma any man enkoye
different
we no tumor no as spread like in this prostate as in this and one year they say crystalloids a form some crystals be in the glands prostate glands into the way a prostate cancer into what's our diagnosis now in a doctor no and that's an oncologist and they be determine treatment I will say my patient
fantastic Facebook I think say question be appeal Facebook question more 18 or see great show or no answer by no best say senior citizen. I think since that time now come fee, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the question is, also, is it true that if you are not having sex regularly, it can cause prostate cancer? And to wait, the medania mauna why answer my
Remember, no, Ghana,
voice.
yeah. To be honest, no. True say Bema onye are sexually active, no, or higher risk of prostate cancer compared
Oh wow. Okay.
and anybody be one now
Association, oh.
association. I had to say the unse say breastfeeding and breast cancer. Oba ma enufo no. On the chances of like breast cancer a lower compared to oba be on that. On men for that. Hence, you know, sexual activity, a lower fencing risk for prostate cancer, but to what degree and extent in there, I don't know.
Right.
I said, yeah, so every day, Diana, they won't mean prostate cancer, Diana.
There's no direct correlation.
Yeah.
Yo, because I think said Dr. I answer a question. But what would team be so question be able to me be so Facebook comment section. Pacha to answer Dr. Ato.
Yeah. And you know, in terms of treatment, you know,
yeah.
The first one and I can say, see, and you back it off. Say, first thing you who is a cancer, and
yeah,
even say you call radiation, you could see, and it's first thing active surveillance to monitor the disease progression. I say, you best check, you who's a cancer will nipa, but and again, you know, nipa na so no choice, you know, be one more patient go say, me dem pe cancer be on my body mu. Moma me treatment. Amonya aggressive. O kasa na the open na doctor no the be ejuma. But so the doctor no recommendation there most likely say obeka say especially based on a biopsy no result no say you cancer na you grade on you think Gleason scoring you fancy you grade say be way more aggressive, way less aggressive. It's based on Gleason score. But like I say, okay, Gleason score is very low. Inside here, yeah, active surveillance. Yeah, share monitor the you know. Yeah, question a fancy city. Into no say be a same con or say be a back 6 months later. Near scan. Yes, scan at the end in the same size and yeah, she was okay. Another 6 months. Once I buy a share and yeah, was okay. Next one, 1 year. Into active surveillance. Ye free so say be a BB circles or in the but yeah, aggressive na uncle be a so bit me no wenya. Into no fencing the first thing doctor based on biopsy no results. Now say basse or say a fencing ye aggressive a year and your surgery. Surgery your radical prostatectomy. And then just say ye call now prostate no you could try actually. Because prostate cancer womb no or a urologist. Those things in a mommy appreciate advanced countries like kind of skills on the operations say what we say is surgery. Maybe Ghana, more Ghana, obviously, Bangkok Medical School, Ghana. We secondary school, national services. In those days,
okay.
Form, by US.
Yeah.
But minim a young conform or my medicine or Ghana
right.
Sorry, say. A process a surgery now. People bleed a lot during the surgery. No.
Also, bleeding.
Bleeding because every gland be a very rich with blood. Like it's all about thyroid, say very, very rich with blood. A prostate, so glands, pancreatic glands, rich with blood. Into the soil surgery now, nipa with me bleeding. Until you have to control bleeding. Yeah. Now Africa, any Ghana, say idea over time, hopefully things have gotten better. But traditionally no more surgery amount for bleed you be bleed seriously table so but so over here American na so more surgery we are crack they control bleeding power like my advance in terms of the way they manage they do the surgery and they even do it robotically now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the robots into radical prostatectomy they could try every one more. The next one and then to me you see a radiation therapy. Radiation you move two kinds. Radiation to say it's a mechanical layman say a layman term say they be targeted first say tumor no now you're frying. I say one it heat.
Okay.
A strong like energy beams they are
Okay.
frying and one a tumor next you come cells now and only a cancerous now. That's radiation now into your two forms there was external beam radiation on the nipan machine na a machine no when you say beam ni free and ba because I say microwave we will be an microwave man say microwave so a beams
Right.
waves yeah but when you do one say we na into the similar method they target that small area na a tumor no you are hitting with high beams say be fry cells no cancer cells the external beam any else I work back on if brachytherapy what they do is say the case I say grains of seeds no but radiation seeds into just emitting radiations just a best say cells we ever been be and best say that local area and best say it's not the regular cancer it's over time radiation seeds na emitting radiation say tumor cells slowly like I said in general prostate cancer a very slow growing cancer until what we use that slow method.
Okay.
Your ablative no cryotherapy. Cryo means freezing. Rather than say you did heat, ever cells and within there you see a bit freezy cells.
Cold.
Yeah, cold.
Okay.
Yeah. And a high intensity focused ultrasound and only a heat or and only radiation dear. Say a chamber say the process you get like free radicals and they can but ablative therapy using like high intensity focused ultrasound but the frequency is so high into the generate heat there's no tumor cells in the no and you work hormone therapy until your medications are can set testosterone to move forward you believe we say you work higher testosterone into account a high risk into one way so you say so decrease testosterone either say in the production and as I say if I say jumana or block from working now and no one and as I say okiectomy no who can you because say say sure was a testosterone a significant portion and a testis in a free more so you could use testis in there
Right.
and a lower testosterone level any chemo no na say ya de no aspirate to say picture am show no with bone no aspirate I just say after agency no you say okay sadia chemo is essentially poison you mad the whole body in the poison you mad the whole body in the poison and now I'm say cancer cells na hypermetabolic like a working hard it use more energy into and I say a form nutrients it is a woody a first poison body like under control the year me chemo what chemo is about control poison okay say cancer cells will take up poison more no as the food no man poison no more rather than like the entire tissue, no, as a system, no.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, maybe see, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, say by far, the vast majority of prostate cancer cases, diagnosed at local or regional stage. Say cancer, no, I can see with prostate, no, tumor, I can see with NAB as a spreading that local area, no.
Right.
Say, a vast majority, 90% are diagnosed at that stage, and at that stage, almost 5 years survival. 5 years survival, they just say, and then you diagnose now over the next 5 years, do saying in 5 years time, almost 100%. It is a young spread there, and as a young and free that local area, not prostate one there. Survival and then a pretty 5 years survival and excellent, almost 100%. Yeah. 5 years survival for disease diagnosed at distant stage, just a spreader call, a metastasis, and a SWAT from 100% to 31%. What it means is say nipa miensabian a prostate cancer a spread here. A muba kona uba 5 years later, ubun sortiasi. No.
Oh wow.
And a 10-year survival rate for all stages combined, about 98%. And the reason
bad.
Bad. The reason say and now screening first advanced countries, a lot of them you're catching lower early stages.
Okay.
Into skew data, because you are catching them at early stages. And again, early stage, you can survive and almost 100%.
Right.
And very few, in terms of numbers, the very few percentage in a higher stage because of screening in more advanced countries. And a picture we cried instead of here too much, but now as a dinner, me pointing out and say, so far a prostate cancer, to compare mass to breast cancer. You diagnose you with prostate cancer, a 10% in a offense a big but a MRD a 15%, 5% difference, it's significant. It may look like say a low number there, but prostate cancer, in cum to say breast, there's a 5% difference. Which is quite.
Is it because prostate, you kind of saying breast near more prone to, and I say, oh, a konya baby say it me spread and I say, just because it's breast now.
The behavior, different.
Different. Okay.
Yeah, behavior, and mostly because of breast cancer and intrinsic behavior, and more aggressive, and than prostate. Breast cancer, say so. Who be say breast cancer is a to say they make us a prostate and see who say be a catch will be at Mr. Surveillance. Breast yes, surveillance, I will come be back. So be at the next 3 months. Now, Diana started the Cassia Bear say, Mikokumuti, in a to say golf ball. Into breast and intrinsically different. The prevention, prevention, say if in we are high risk, we be womb we are tuntum. If I say it comes back to a DDA. So DDA because you already don't be any pay in for cancer, if you DDA woody fruits, nuts, vegetables, and any very high in antioxidants beyond a bois immune system man strong. Immune system and yet viruses and I say like infectious diseases in a fight. It also fights cancer. Until a day to me boy immune system piano a bois fight cancer. A DDA number one. Exercise. Exercise is why just you are watching first weight. It goes back to the next point. You are watching your weight, and now our body is working at optimal capacity. No. Just say you are going to be like be in control, which might decrease or chances of being prostate cancer, even when you come from high risk a year. And an important part is a routine medical checkup. We can't ignore that. Say, based on recommendations, would you age 50? No doctor dick any uncommon. A be war face or family more starting at age best 45 or no doctor didn't uncommon. Now, if I say PSA no obey, digital rectal exam no obey, no more such a yes idea. Oh, na aboa say when benya sa kokram we are about prostate no it na any for
yo that's bebre say what church niam no bebre so what question be a what would team be na doctor to e ato form pa we dey for breast your cancers ni nyina na be taking nyina one after the other. First one I starting here prostate. I think so, and then watch it be brave afa kwan fa so a you diagnose kwan ba fa so bon so wanya bi na anya bia so wonya bi kra na kwan doctor for so fa so mo treat both surgical na nro abenom ne de keka ho radiotherapy watch it ni nyina mu nti se wo comment bia wutin na pesa obisa patcho doctor to e wo ha no mana Dr. Baidoo ha obetimi aboa ya me answer questions na me wo be two questions bi in about cancer chemotherapy near there. We say ushemwa you different types in one rubber nominate chemotherapy near there. It's a treatment when a stage be a cancer ne drew and son one man now say you have any case here you determine.
Okay, yeah, into cancer be and send last week you kind of your diagnosis is stage, into the basic stage in nature say it gives an idea as to like the how cancer is aggressive and as see acronym I could do. Until based on that stage now and oncologist no. A bit so I can say okay, cancer when any stage out the prognosis in the HSA or lifespan be aka AAC. And now and also no so determine say a draw way na you'll be treating. No, your stage na it determine the approach no. And yes, will be early stage and I cover chemo near the blasting. Oncologists would look at the stage of the cancer and they determine the treatment for that stage. There's a whole institution a guided on if an NCCN, we could two or more a presentation. NCCN and more guidelines as to like how based on this stage, or say we should know we in the manner. In general, oncology some more refer now we manage cancers. Meaning say muda why and as I say me and your question na you are no there. But what mean on can
your uncle omo I akwadare mu kwan fa so treat yare na oka wansem no.
Yes.
Na anya bia NCC ayi oka e na the whole world and now say America happy Ghana no omu use different here na say happy.
Oba America na say America for kasa dia the whole world no any America.
Great.
Boy NBA finance say omo be win say world champions.
Yeah, it's almost kasama the whole world. But
Europeans have their own first say almost one recommendations.
Almost standards. Okay.
Almost standards. Now, to be honest, if any cancer cry, even cry other like benign conditions, and European some criteria use in a way, and more powerful crossing America use. Yeah, but Europeans know one more dear. Ghana dear means
African in particular because what you are able to say prostate cancer and you are affected blacks. I wonder saying so you're bedding. You're being standard, in a way, now abuain in that regard.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it would be it would be like relatively easy to do that. Need a commitment,
Right.
so penny or because we don't have to reinvent the wheel. No,
Right.
there's amount for a methodology you can just use it and like basically customize it to your situation. Yeah, but it will take an effort, time, dedication. Those things being said that name say yeah, you was animal. Nim the energy you but say you the resources be rabbi be more. And they say you be a dedicated to research and then I mean sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish that you were a database in treatment of some of these things because me wo GDS idea affect you more the SNK then. You won't home in there with me in that regard.
Yeah, Dr. Ofori, me diagnose blood pressure crack.
Yeah.
Normal blood pressure see.
Right.
A study been no more year no Massachusetts Framingham a study. And any cardiovascular risk factors ni na no
Yeah.
a patient population na abrofo in omu yusu ye.
Right.
White and mostly white males. Na omu yusu ye. But na ye we are extrapolating ni na abefeti.
It is phobia.
Yeah, but Ushema and Yemen born man okay specific to like ethnicity, geographic location, because there's variation in nature.
Yeah. And then I think say yo that's Dr. Baidoo and then what boy amiati prostate cancer once on in the pa I nana adu say si great show that was bebre say more tuning in and then amuti yeah try thank Yedi Mohammed ebeba show you so for like health updates from Ghana you go so aye puso homano ntisi en sakana yebeba but and then no ye kasa about prostate cancer na Dr. Baidoo achechire mu nieme bebre your first one preventive prostate cancer and I feel so no it's a unya bimpo na kwan be first one be treating no ni nyina ade bia yedi ho nkomo edi ho abobo about it and you say prostate cancer ade bia affect 24 pa in particular yeah free African descent and Dr. Baidoo achechire mu pa me atiase and I feel so kra no cheche sentence ni bi kra chese me kra no abomi hu kakra but say enye hu Arabia say unsa anase bibi eka wa enya de a chese obetimi nyina che kakra compared to cancers ni bi wo ho yeah na eka wa na wo life na ayeketwa we know de utimi enyini che kakra o sa cheche mu krampo something I very interesting is say o see you wade bi a friend over treatment na chese we mpo ne de because nimdia kwa animu no ye hu say sometimes no cry picky case ni ntemo ya na ye rush etimi treat ya sanye bia na ye twen ya nke bebo anti bibi o se free bibi surveillance actually say unya bibi hu bibi sa no by accident mpo no yetimi ema o ye cobra na ye hwe kopem say say afidi agi nsemu a na ye den ye treat eno momboa since kane na ye hu ye na hwa na start ma aggressive treatment na chese eno entimi mboa enti ene enkomodidie no eho ene besie said the medical mamunyanti no me pese me di Mohammed Basro na se wantimi anjoni ende a na show ni ye de beba awiye wo hanam na ya bie kwan mu ama the sports show one number 1 sports show ewo diaspora ha nyina akọ power sports ye kwasi ni momo abo apie mu wo studio ha no enya afadi grusam kra chese mo bema sports update emodin enti no in the health show no said them kind no kwame entimi amba me metina na dwema na next week obeba ami atwa series here ye kan one semi so mostly na ye focused on and as ye butai see this one say Dr. Baidoo be church cancers different types no ase last week or church cancer in general but this week in your prostate cancer man church mo kama show yeah hwe ni sisi you know you be sign ARHWS during the week on Wednesday area ebesa Irish streaming to wow messi bia no say bi obetimi aden akachi show no on one more time during the week enti again I will take a commercial break a koba e be try say ye dey Mohammed beba show no so na one my health update na say nsa anka no dey na e show no beba enti men touch down no e be sign about sisia.
Hey, Hey, this your girl coming all the way from the US of A, yeah, baby, aka yeah, Bantam. And me di fill up bows in pan and to see one virtue the money how Ghana mat other romantic. What's me sending provisions as I such credit Emma Ebusia phone and for more Ghana. And one is a ubako www.ghanamat.com. And they would say, boy, a sharp connection. www.ghanamat.com. Let's show provisions in the credit. Na really I have friend numbers na screen Ghana Mat ye crown.
Are you 65 years or older? Good news. Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS, IL65 to 773-420-8976. It's true. For most people, your health insurance program increases as you grow older. That's why the state of Illinois has expanded its Medicaid health insurance program to everyone 65 and older, regardless of your immigration status. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, UAO, WhatsApp, SMS IL65 to 773-420-8976. If you are 65 years and older, there's one thing we can all agree on. Your health and well-being is important. Whether you are a recent green card holder or retiree, asylee or without paper, you're now eligible for the Illinois Medicaid Health Insurance Program. Need help to apply? Contact United African Organization, WhatsApp, SMS IL65 to 773-420-8976. Documents needed to apply: your proof of ID, your proof of address, and your proof of income.
Yo, Yadamasi said, when your time, my mind and my train, my show you up to this stage. You try say you be pursue man na yafa Muhammad about line so na mom no. I didn't sometimes no for course a free Ghana ya na emu yedin kakra. Nti ene kwan be my me di jumadi esi eni na next week in Mr. Moa one sign tune in na yenya another good show from Dr. Baidoo na o churching about cancers no. Nti ha na merebe makwan ma yedi jumadi na nti next week obetienka from the ARHWS studios in Chicago, Illinois.